The United Kingdom, or as it is known, the empire on which the sun never sets, is the only country in the world that has not been occupied, as it does not celebrate Independence Day. Welcome, followers of Osman's vicinity. Today we will take you on a journey to get to know a new country in the world. The name of the country and its language. England. It is a country within the United Kingdom and represents the largest part of the kingdom. Its geographical location. England shares land borders with Scotland in the north, Wales in the west, the Irish Sea in the northwest, the North Sea in the east, and the English Channel detailing it from Europe to the south. The capital and most famous city. Among its most famous cities are Liverpool, Leicester City, Manchester, Brighton, and London, which is the capital of the United Kingdom of Britain. It is the largest city in terms of area and population. The City of London is located on the famous River Thames. The history of this ancient city dates back to the era of the Romans, and it was called on their reign the City of Londinium. London is considered one of the leading and important cities in the field of art, education, commerce, fashion, health, and tourism. In a study conducted in the year 2014, London universities were ranked first among universities around the world. The birth and founding of England. The human habitation history in England goes back to about 12,000 years ago, at the end of the last ice age. In the year 43 AD, the Roman invasion of Britain began, and the Romans maintained the mandate of Britain until the 5th century AD. The end of Roman rule over England provided an opportunity for the settlement of Angles and Saxony in Britain, which are considered to be the origins of England. Norman conquered England and conquered it in the year 1066 AD. England fought many civil wars and battles with states during the Middle Ages. Space. The total area of the state is 130,395 square kilometers. The language in England. The official language of England is English, and English is the third most widely spoken language in the world. And state schools teach students a second language, usually French, German, or Spanish. England currency. It is the pound sterling and is called the pound. It is a currency in circulation in Britain and is divided into 100 pence. It ranks third in terms of the largest currency reserves in the world after the US dollar and the euro, and is fourth in terms of the most traded commissions in the foreign exchange market after the Japanese yen, the euro, and the US dollar. Regime. The dominant political system in England is a parliamentary democratic constitutional monarchy, and King Charles III is considered the second ruler and head of state in the United Kingdom since September 8, 2022, succeeding his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. The protocol constitutes most of the Queen's business today. Parliament is the supreme legal reference in the country. It consists of two chambers, the House of Representatives and the House of Commons. It is the real legislature. It consists of 650 deputies. They are elected by the people for a maximum period of 5 years. The House of Lords or Senate consists of 290 deputies from the Lords bishops, and its powers are very limited. Army. The Army is known as the British Army because it is responsible for defending Great Britain, not just England. The British Army ranked 8th for the year 2022, according to the Global Firepower website, among the most powerful armies in the world. The numbers of the Army forces were as follows. The total force of the aircraft is 38, including 103 combat aircraft, 143 attack aircraft, and 297 transport aircraft, 49 attack helicopters, 227 tanks, 5,371 armored fighting vehicles, 2 aircraft carriers, 6 naval destroyers, 13 frigates, 10 submarines. State landmarks. Britain is famous for many landmarks, the most important of which is Stonehenge. Stonehenge is one of the famous monuments in England, which dates back to about 3,000 to 2,000 years BC. It is a huge stone monument. Stonehenge stones are up to 30 feet or 9 meters in length, 25 tons on average. The Globe Theatre, also known as Shakespeare's Globe Theatre, is the famous theatre that displays the play of William Shakespeare, and was built by the Shakespeare Company in the year 1599, while it was destroyed and rebuilt several times. Buckingham Palace, the main residence of the British kings, is located in London and is considered a place for most of the events related to the British royal family, and has enabled many meetings and visits of heads of state, in addition to being a major tourist attraction. Big Ben. The famous Big Ben clock in London began its work on the 3rd of June of the year 1859. Big Ben is the name of the great bell that rings the clock and is located at the north end of the Palace of Westminster in London. It usually extends to both the clock and the clock tower. The British Museum. The British Museum in London is the largest museum in the United Kingdom and one of the most important museums in the history and culture of human beings. It is considered the oldest museum. It was founded in the year 1753, depending on the collections of the physicist Sir Hans Sloane. The climate. The climate of England is moderate, with a temperature not much lower than 0 in the winter and not more than 32 degrees Celsius in the summer. How to obtain English citizenship. The age of the applicant should not be less than 18 years. He has resided for a period of not less than 5 years and spent a period not exceeding 45 days outside the country during the 5 years, that the applicant is of good conduct and that he is a sane person and free of diseases. In the UK Census. The population of Britain, according to statistics for the month of June of this year, is 68,207,116 people. And unlike the case in most European countries, this number does not represent the peak. But researchers expect that the population increase will continue until 2099, reaching approximately 77.97 million people. And by 2080 Britain will have overtaken Germany's population, which will be in decline. Adjective of the English people. The English people are known to respect their customs and traditions. In addition, politeness is the basis on which the base of English society is built. Religion in England. Christianity is the official religion of the country according to the teachings of the Church of England, although considered the official religion. But change is already the hallmark of the Church in the UK. The proportion of people who say they are Christian in England and Wales has fallen to less than 50%, according to data from the UK's Office for National Statistics. Moreover, the 2021 census results are widely believed to represent a further decline in these numbers, potentially turning England and Wales into a non-Christian majority country. One of the fastest-growing religions in England is Islam. Between 2001 and 2009, Islam grew 10 times faster than most other religions. Information. Did you know that the United Kingdom, or as the Empire is known, is the only country in the world that has not been occupied? So it does not celebrate Independence Day. If you like the video, do not skimp on us by clicking on the like button. If you want to see more of this content, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to join our followers.